Welcome, 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 everyone. It's Somebody Sunday. You are at Miss C's cottage, home with a somebody, and I am Miss C, and I am just. You know, when you get those dandelions and they've already gone to seed, and you're about 4 or 5 or 6, and you pick one and you bring it up and you make a wish, the possibilities are endless. Just believe anything, just whatever. Today's going to be a beautiful day because coming through my door, I see Barbara Riggles and Sam and Jeanette Egan. I'm so glad that Jeanette is here. And Kimmy, look. Kim's the one that made this shirt for me. And Jennifer, I did get your email and I will show it in just a minute. And Leanie, I will show something Leanie sent me. Regina Provenzano, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad to see your face come in. You and Rita Pacheco, Regina Provenzano, and I got a new one, and I don't have the name yet. I am doing very well today. You're okay? Well, you're on my list, Sam. You're in the book. Paula Mulford's here. And Kelly. Kelly's one of my favorite people in the whole world. And there's Leslie. Good morning. Got your coffee ready? I have my knitted cup with the cables and the knits and pearls. And there's my Bonnie girl, Jennifer. And Tammy's here. Woohoo! Ring the bell. What happened to my bell? And Maisie's here. Hello, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're here. And Bonnie, my Bonnie girl. I'm so glad to see her come in. Sally Stevens is here, and Rita is here. Our home on a Sunday for a first time in a long, long time. Feeling blessed. Well, I am feeling blessed, Rita, because you decided to keep your first day home here at the cottage with me for an hour or two. That blesses my heart. Thank you. Samantha Stewart. Did you see my new shirt, Samantha? Just whatever you can think of. It is, isn't it? There's so many possibilities in that one word. I don't know why. There, is that better? Yeah, okay. Cut the top of my head off. It's okay. Hey, my hair came out okay today. Look at that. This curls around. This never curls around. This always curls around. Look at these little curls here. This always curls around. But this one usually goes back because my head is... But today, I don't know what happened, but I'm not complaining. And there's my Pebbles, spreading love and joy and happiness wherever she goes. Please don't forget to leave your epithelials on the thumb. Oh, did you get your cry cut? You know what? You might want to, those of you who are considering buying things, you might want to wait to see what Joann's is going to do. Jaxie from Creations by Jax works part-time at Joann's, and she said that they have not told them that they will come and tell them you got 60 days, and they've not come and told them that. And I think Juan said it was either I get sometimes I get my programs mixed up, but you guys know I'm always mixed up. It was either I was listening to one or I was listening to Michael. And I think it was Michael, and he said, um, they have not pulled his affiliation. If you're a teacher, you still can go in with your teacher thing. So all of the perks, Joanne is keeping all of the perks so far. They have filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy, which is the end. They have not yet been bought out as far as I know, or Michael or Jax knows. But the company who is considering buying them, says Jaxie, is known for buying a company and liquidating it. So we might find Big Twist in Joann's for really, really cheap, or we may find it at Ollie's for really, really cheap. I don't know. It'll be interesting to find out. I love the way God works things out for us. Oh, isn't that what Juan says? I like that for us. I did, Jeanette. Lana, you lurk away, sweetheart. You're over at Juan's, Samantha? Well, go back. And there's Rose Rennick and Pebbles and Kimmer. I love this shirt. I love you. And I have another one to send you for the heartbeat. And I'm thinking I just might have to send you a plethora of colors so that the next time a shirt comes up, I've got one. Tammy, I love you. Benita McAlexander, good morning, good morning, good morning. And Barbara Clark, hello. I have a leaky beak this morning. Mr. Elmo was so sick. Excuse me for taking care of some things that shouldn't be done on the TV. He has been very ill the last couple of days. I've been very worried about him. In fact, I got in my car and went to the drugstore for him because he just was not able. And I bought him some decongestant and a couple other things. But he's not breathing right, and he's not sleeping well, and he's not eating hardly anything. And it's like, I came here so that you would look after me, and now the roles are reversed. But it's been okay. I don't mind. I used to be a nurse before I grew up, so I know a little bit about what I'm doing. There's my Margie girl. And my Frister. Woohoo! Julianne is in the house. I love that girl. Oh, yes. Julianne is in the house. I have my antenna, and I have all my legs. And now I can do part 3. Julianne is teaching us how to make a ladybug. And you know, I showed you that ladybug dress that I had crocheted for my favorite waitress's daughter. I took it to her. She cried. She said, oh, she's going to wear it to the birthday party on Saturday. So, of course, I love that. It warms my heart when you guys like the things that I do, because I like them and I love you, and I want you to love me and like the things I do too. But whether you like them or not, I do. And I love this little lady bird. I call it a ladybird. I love its little mouth. And I'm not sure I got the feet in the right spot, but you know what? It doesn't matter. In about 2 days, the feet might be pulled off. I don't know. And once it's out of my hands, it's gone. So I'm looking forward to part 3, in which she puts on the hard shell and then the wings and then the hard shell, which is the red and spotted. So I'm going to give this to Paisley. Her name is Paisley. So she will get this as well as her dress. And I'm really excited about that. All right, let's see where we are. Margie, my sister Margie, I love you very much. Hi, Kim and Samantha and Pebbles and Lana and Bonnie and Barbara and Arrow and Benita and Mimi and everyone. Sujana's here. Woohoo! You're going to get snow today? I love you, Tammy. It is 65 degrees right now. It's gone down 3 degrees, and I think it's going to be really cold tonight. And we are expecting here in North Central Florida to have snow or sleet or rain or something like that, a combination thereof, or be really close to it by Wednesday. It's supposed to come in, unless, God does his thing and things change, which that is so ugly. And I apologize, but I am not getting sick. I told Mr. Elmo I will be listening for your breathing, but I'm closing my door because I don't want to breathe your air. But I don't have to worry about it because his room is upstairs and at the back of the house, the real house, not the extension where our rooms are. Hey, the boys say hello. Hello, Francis. And I've forgotten the youngest one's name, Sarah. I do apologize. I was just taken by Francis. He just crawled right into my lap and right into my heart. And that's the one I remember. Frizzy, it's Julianne. Her name is the most beautiful name, Julianne. Maisie, the amazing Maisie. Rita, I have missed you too, sweetheart, but I know that's good. Nancy Mack! I love that girl. I don't know why. I don't remember a lot of things, but I don't remember what was the occasion that Mac and I hit it off. I don't know, but I just know that it's there. Oh, that's good coffee this morning. Let's see who else is here. Kim G. Vivian, welcome, Vivian. I'm so glad you came into the cottage today. Hope you remembered to put your shoes leave your shoes at the door and come on in. And beautiful as always. Oh, I know. I know. That's why I wore this dark shirt, to show off my beautiful hair. Now, I do have to tell you, this morning, before I took my shower, and I did shower for you guys because I don't know if some of you have smell-o-vision, but if you did, I needed to take a shower this morning. I pulled all of this up and snipped. So this is considerably shorter than the back, you can see, but it gives me more puff and it comes up. So because my hair is naturally curly, oh, you guys, I am so thankful that you love me. I don't know why you do, but I am really, really thankful. Sandra Carlton's here. And KK! Hello, sweetheart. KK, did you see my new hat? And I'm going to put buttons on this one because I really like this. And it's I don't know what this one's called. I don't think it's a burst of kindness. It's the divine, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, I thought right here I'd put 3 little green buttons. And I think I've got, well, this is the 4th week. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the 4th week. So I have 4 hats done. Joanne's isn't there, Rita. I remember, Rita, that you're in Sweden with Amanda because she said something about going to your house to shop and you come to her house to shop for you. And I love it. I love it when friends are close enough to do that. And Rose Rennick. Hello, Rosie. Okay, let's see who's here. Mima Don P. Okay, I showed you this one and told you that I really wasn't happy with the way it came out in this particular crochet stitch. Look what I found. I found this knitted one. And look how beautiful they come out. And what I did was I purled on the knit side and I knitted on the purl side so that the flowers would stick out, but the leaves I left flat. And it comes out so nicely. Here are the ends. Let's see, let's do it this way. There are the ends. And then look how these come out. See how they pop out? I just love it. And Dawn, if you run out of anything, this whole top, whoop, 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 there, whoop, you got to go backwards. You got to go backwards, Diana. Miss C, go backwards. That whole top is bloom. So if you run out, you know where to shop. Just come to Miss C's cottage and shop. Oh, Kelly, are you getting it tonight? Kelly lives in Indiana. Denise Lee from a snowy Virginia. It's snowing in Virginia. Okay, well, those poor people in North Carolina are getting it too then. I worry about them. I pray for them all the time. Right. Ollie's currently has their Ogos are on sale, and the Red Heart yarn is $4.99 for the super, no, not the super saver, but their jumbo one, their big one, $4.99. That's a very good deal. A very good deal. And there's Demi, the naked snail. Demi, I have stuff to send to you, but I have to wait until next week because your package, and I have one to send to Canada, another one to send to Canada, and I have one to send to Australia. And those are going to take up a lot of my play money for February. So, plus I have to get all those things ready. And you guys, it's a pain in the tuchus to send to you. I love sending to you, but getting it ready to send to you is a pain in the tuchus. Okay, moving right along. Who wants my snow? I don't want it anymore. Prayers for Elmo. Thank you, Dawn. He really does need them. He was coughing and he had such a coughing fit. That's why I went out yesterday and bought him some Robitussin decongestant daytime, and I bought him a nighttime box. So he's covered. So thank you for your prayers for him. All right, I'm going down to the bottom. I need to see that. I so badly, Kim, wanted to see that lumberjack walk out the door. But he had his jacket on and he went out sideways, and I wasn't able to see the north end of that southbound lumberjack. So I need to see that. Just saying. I've always appreciated that. Oh, Frizzy, you like her? I love her. She's Bridget. Bridget the ladybird. Boy, I'm really behind, aren't I? I love you, Bonnie. 4-part. Oh, I only saw 3 parts. And I missed part 2, but I went back and I got it. Thank you, Mimi. I will tell him. Thank you, Maisie. Thank you, Rose. Hey, it's Russell. You're in the song, you know. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. Tony knows. Tony knows. Tony Chestnut knows I love you. That's what Tony knows. Tony, Tony, and his sister Eileen. And Eileen loves Pat, but Pat loves someone, and they still love Bob. Then there's Russell and Skip. And I cannot skip. This song is silly, but it's hip. And how it ends, no one knows. Just one person, Tony Chestnut, something like that. Anyway, Russell, you're in the song. Paisley, isn't that a pretty name? Wow, I'm really behind. Okay. Kayla, welcome, welcome, welcome. We need prayers for Kayla this week. Can you guys see that? I don't know what happened. Okay, there we go. If Kayla wants to share why, she can, but I will not share why because I'm like my sun bunnies and I listen, but I don't share. But Kayla needs some prayers for this week. The end of the week would be good. If you start praying now through the end of the week, we got her covered. Gonna be cold everywhere, Maisie. Hey, Amanda. Welcome, welcome. All right, Kayla and Dawn and Mia. Hello, my love, Mia. I am having a blessed Sunday. Thank you. Now that you're here, everything is good. Dawn Pete does have a kind heart. She has a kind demeanor. She's special, very special. And I don't mean special. I mean very special. Okay. Dottie Murphy's here. Hello, Dottie. Welcome in. Leave your shoes at the door. Come in, soak up some love. I want to get down to the bottom. There's Ellen. Hello, my sweet. Ellen's very special. You love my yarn display? Russ, this is my bougie wall over here. I have my bougie yarn up here. And these are all the things that people have sent. And this little owl right here, I made a hat for it. It goes out with the book, 10 Little Owls. It goes out to a little fellow that I started crocheting and making, sending books and a crocheted thing that went along with it. Looks pretty, that yarn when knitted. The owl yarn or this yarn? Any yarn. Oh, you mean, yeah, the bloom, I think is what you mean. Yeah, it does. Everybody, we're having Jack because we all need warming up. Bonnie's not allowed. You could have Applejack, but oh my, Bonnie, what am I going to do with you? Susan Burke, hello, hello. I think we're supposed to get our coldest day on Wednesday, I think. Yeah, the bloom yarn. Yeah, it does work up pretty. I really like it. There's my angel in the frozen stone. Good afternoon, love. You're right, Pebbles, and if you need, you can always call. You know that. Now you can't stop knitting, Dottie. I love you. Lydia, I'm glad to be here. Last Sunday I was at work, and this week I'm off from work. I need some prayers, please. January 21st will be my husband's birthday. That is that day. Oh, you know what? Those firsts are always the hardest, Lydia. Those first, because there's so many memories that go with each one of those firsts, and each one of those memories now has a hole in it. So if you can change your attitude and get your mind in a good frame when that day comes, if you can sit down, grieve grieve the loss of the one who's not there, and then if you need to take a pencil and paper, write down all the good memories that happened on that day and hold on to them, fold them up and put them in your pocket if you need to. And when you start feeling down, pull them out and read them. On this day in 1975, we moved to Florida. On this day in 1980, whatever, those good memories. And be cautious not to let yourself live in the grief. Get up and live again. You know you have my love. Lydia, you are special. Okay, and here's a couple other special people. All right, let's show you this. This is from Dinky Crafts Jennifer. This is her washcloth or dishcloth. And hers came out exactly 6 inches with 44 stitches. That's pretty good. And I'm not sure what I did with mine. I have 2 of them. I wanted to show you the second one, but it doesn't matter because I have something even better to show you. Is my Leanie here? Leanie, are you still here? Leanie said, please, could I have your mailing address? I have a little something to send to you. And I said, sure. I'll give my address to anybody. My telephone number if you want it. Yeah, she's here. Okay. So in the mail yesterday or the day before, in the mail, I got. Do you remember when I was talking about this and said I could hardly find them? And you open this up and you put soap in there and then you can scrub your dishes with it. Leanie found one and sent it to me. Is that like the most awesome thing? She said, I didn't know if you got one or not, so I got one for you. Love that girl. And not only that, but the basket she wrapped it in, she sent it in a very special basket. A very special basket. The basket she wrapped it in. Look at this. It's a bunny basket. It has big, humongous listening ears. And it has this tail on the back. I absolutely love it. And I'm using it as my current works basket. It's going to sit right here on my table. And when I need to, I can hug it. Oh, Bonnie, you knew? And you didn't say anything. Isn't it the cutest thing? I just look at that little face. I love that little face. And she put the snout on there. Just this puffy little nose. I absolutely love it. And two things, KK, it's sparkly. And I know you can see it. It has what Christy calls halo. Isn't it adorable? I absolutely love it. And he's going to sit right there. And I gave it a name. What did I name it? I'm going to have to think on that one. Okay. We are going to learn to do a new ear today. And it's the short ear because two reasons. One, I went to Hobby Lobby. They got in a new, I guess, because Joann's is going out of business, and so many other, and Walmart is just, my Walmart is down to less than half an aisle, half of an aisle, one side of the aisle. Only half of it is yarn now. I think they're probably going to phase it out. And if Joann goes and Walmart goes, Hobby Lobby's yarn, the Dollar Tree's my next stop. This is a beautiful new color of yarn for me from oh my goodness, listen to me talk. The Dollar Tree. It's called Sherbert. Very, very pretty yarn. It's the light is shining on it, so it's a little bit darker than this. It's probably the color of the inside is how dark it is for real. And the Dollar Tree yarn is not economical. I don't know, Bonnie. This has 109 yards. So I need 2 of them for a Bonnie. So that's $2.50. I can make a Bonnie out of $2.50. Where if I buy Hobby Lobby yarn, that's $4.99, $5. That's I can only get 1 bunny out of that. So if I buy $1.25, $1.25, $1.25, and $1.25, that's $5. I can get 2 bunnies out of it. Kelly, you know what? I sincerely think that that we need to get over to Joann's. Now, I don't need any more yarn, but it's just killing me not to go to Joann's or Ollie's and stock up on. If you go to Kim Fortune's channel, she's got some funnies on her tab, and one of them said, "I don't know, I don't need any more yarn, but the sign said yarn sale, and it's with a basket of yarn." Okay, Leanie, I think if you buy the big $5 one, it's it's cheaper than getting 4 of these for $5. You are right. I know, Margie. I know. Oh, Rita. Rita, welcome in. I love you very much. And there's Tia. And there's Mary from Mary's Crafty Corner. Right, Fry, fear of running out of yarn. I have more yarn here that I can crochet up in my lifetime. All right, this is the ear that we're going to do today because if you get 2 of these, which is $2.50, you have enough for a head and a body and 4 feet. I named it Willie Work Basket. Thank you, Leanie. I did name him Willie Work Basket. You are right. Thank you for reminding me. Anyway, this ear is a little ear, and we're going to do this little ear today. And Josephine Marley, you are never late. It is a long way from Ireland, and it takes time to get here. Okay, and I can see by the clock that it is quarter till, almost quarter till. You know what we're going to do? Where's Michelle? Pick your blessing. Not going to say it very loud because I know in about 15 minutes, people are going to come from other places and they're going to flood the channel. And I have a feeling, now this may be really ugly, and God says I have to love everyone, and I do love them, but I also feel like if they really wanted to be here, they would be here at 12 and not wait until somebody, their favorite person went off and then come into my channel as a second. I don't mind being a second, but I feel like those who come here at 12 deserve the best. And so we're going to do the DT carries the dish scrubby thing. I get so carried away. Okay, because I love you guys so much and you stick with me all the time, this blessing is for you. So if you will please put in the chat a color that you would like and a weight of yarn that you would like. And I'll see if you can stump me. Okay, on your mark, get set, go. Oh, and the word loyal. Loyal and true blue, Jeanette. Oh, thank you, Paula. Thank you. And that reminds me, if you have won something this month, please refrain from doing this because I want everyone in my channel to be able to have a chance to win every month. So if you've already won something for the month of January, please hold off until February, and then we'll start all over again. Don't forget to put the loyal in. Loyal, number 4, teal variegated. Oh, that's pretty. Mac, you're going to stump me with that one. A DK green. Yeah, just put it in one time, please. That's all you need to do because we've got the loyal word. Any variegated 3-weight. A 4 red, a 3 peach, a coral 4. Ooh. Variegated purple with green. Oh, Margie. Hey, Nanook, how are you? Are you frozen up there? Okay, Sunita, it looks like everybody's got their wishes in, and there shouldn't be a lot because we're getting to the end of the. Heidi's here. Heidi, do you want to color and put in a color and a weight for me, or are you just going to choose when I get there? That's right, Bonnie. That's another reason, because there are people who come just for they pop in and they don't see the giveaway going on, so they pop back out, and that's not the kind of I'm trying to be charitable this year. That's my word, is charity. So I don't want to not so naughty crochet. Not so naughty. Oh, Heidi, I'm so glad you stopped in. Dawn Lavelle would like a multicolored purple and a number 4. Ooh. Let's see what we've got. You just may stump the old woman here. A multicolor in purple. Well, let's see. This one looks kind of ragged, but a multicolor in purple. A multicolor in purple. At least she didn't throw the green in there. Okay, let's see what I have. What's that noise? Oh, it's Sunita making noises for us. Okay, it's music, not noise. I don't have anything else in purple. In a 4-way. Okay. Okay, I think I just might have it. You tell me. I do have this one. It is a Dottie by Premier, of course. Premier is my favorite yarn. It is a Dottie. It looks like this when you make it up. It is called Pansies. It's a beautiful, beautiful color, beautiful weight. It's a 3-weight though. So that could be a choice. It is Ocotech certified, which means you're not going to get sick if you use it. And I did not sneeze or cough on this. 656 yards. It's 100% acrylic, but it is a number 3 weight, which is not what you asked for. This one looks pretty ragged. I must have had it for a while because I bought it for $1.24 at the last sale that Hobby Lobby had. It is a sugar plum stripe. There's a better look at the sugar plum stripe. It's been pulled in and out a couple times, but I have not used this. So you could have this one as a free pattern included. It is originally $4.99 on sale today for nothing. 100% acrylic, 252 yards, plenty to make a bunny. Made in Turkey. And it's a 4-weight. Or behind door number 3 is some Temu yarn. There are 6 of these. It has purple, and it is a variegated purple with blue, mostly white. It's 35% cotton and 65% acrylic. And each ball has yards in it. And there's 6 of them in here. And I think I have another package of 6 up there. So it'd be enough for a baby blanket. Okay. 1, 2, 3. What is your choice? Da 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 da. Dottie. All right. She wants the Dottie. And that was the number 3. Okay, that's a good choice. Dot shift. Oh, it's a color shifting dot print. It is very pretty. Let's see if I can get the. There, that's a good. Very pretty. So it's like a stripe, only the stripe is in dots. So this will make up pretty. And like I said, there's 656 yards here, 600 meters. It's 100% acrylic, so it will make a nice baby blanket, a baby dress. It would make a sweater and hat, and she likes the Dottie. I do too. All right. Diane Major, hello. You don't like the Dottie? You don't like the 3s? All right, this goes to remind me again, Sanita, Dawn Lavelle. Dawn, if you will please send me your address, I will get this off to you ASAP, which probably will be not Monday because Monday's a holiday. You never used it before? It would be a beautiful hat. You'd have to knit it up or crochet it up as a number 3, but yeah, it will. What are you looking for, Kelly, that's on Temu? Dottie would make great bunnies also. They're going to come out a little smaller. They're going to come out a little smaller on a 3. I don't buy from Temu anymore because actually it's a silly old woman thing, and I'm afraid that if I buy stuff from China, they're gonna know who I am and come and get me and feed me rice for the rest of my life, and I don't want to do that. KK, you better get that tummy settled down. Remember, if you're feeling down, look up. And also get some nettle tea, Nettle. You know the stinging nettles? They make a tea out of those leaves. It's called nettle tea. And it's really, really good for settling an upset stomach. In fact, I will mail you some. Okay. The ladybug tutorial will be done. Oh, I'll bet you could. You're going for x-rays today, Diane? Temu has a USA warehouse. There's Cherry. Yeah, ginger ale. And I'll tell you something else too. If you can stomach it, ginger ale and milk together, I don't know why, but it settles my stomach. It sounds bad, but Rita, KK Hurston has the temperature and her tummy's all upset. I'm not making fun of you, KK. It just came to mind. I Hurston have a temperature. Dottie would be great for cancer hats for kids. You're right. Oh, a fever last night. Everyone here brings all the creeping crud in. That's why Mr. Elmo and I very seldom go places. What is it with this? I know I'm getting a lot of flack from this camera. Okay, let's see. Dottie is my maiden name. Ah, really? Oh, that would be awesome, Dawn. Diana, I made potato soup this week because there's just Mr. Elmo and I here. And I said to him, could I have the kitchen one day? He said, what are you going to do? He went to culinary school and he is a chef. He doesn't like people poking around in his kitchen. And if you use his kitchen, you had better clean it up. So I said, I'm going to make some potato soup. And he said, okay. So I made some bacon, a little bit of onion, and cooked it all up. And then I diced up my potatoes and put them in there. Just covered them with water, a little bit of salt and pepper, and let them simmer until the potatoes got soft. And then I poured in some milk, and I took a cup of flour and made a hollow in it and dumped in one egg and took a fork and I beat it all up until all the flour was used up in the egg. And then I crumbled it into the soup and the leftover flour, and I just kept stirring and stirring, stirring, and that thickened up that potato soup and made such a good, creamy, yummy, it was good. There's a little bit left, and I told him if all else fails and nobody shows up to move in, that I'll open a can of Campbell's cheddar cheese soup and add it to the potato soup, and we'll have cheddar potato soup. And since he's sick, he probably will agree to that. It was good, Diane, and it's just so simple. Oh, that's okay, Sandra. I'm glad you're still here, sweetheart. Yeah, he is very protective of his kitchen, Sandra. Because he's a chef and he likes it. Now you need potato soup. Shall I package that up and mail it to you? It's just really easy to make. But what I'm hungry for is to get some smoked ham hocks and some pinto beans and just make a big pot of ham hocks and beans. And make some cornbread. I am just so hungry for that. And Mr. Elmo is not a big bean lover. He likes soup. And we have tomato soup and grilled cheese sandwiches a lot sometimes. A lot. And chicken and mushroom soup. Oh, that sounds good. Rosie. Hello, hello. I'm glad you woke up. See, a lot of people do that, Kelly. That way it's always clean. I wait till the very end and then I think, oh crap, I've got to get this kitchen cleaned up. But I really am gonna, next time we go somewhere, I should have got them yesterday and didn't think about it, but I'm gonna get some smoked ham hocks and make some beans and ham hocks. Butter and parsley. That's right, Diane. It's good the way it is, but it's better when you fix it. I made a pot roast a couple weeks ago in the crock pot. Oh, bonita. All right. Scramble an egg, grate a pecorino. Ooh. Oh my gosh, that sounds good. Leslie, you're right. Okay, let's get to this. Let's get to this ear. We're never going to get anything done today, but chit and chat. Okay, now I have a picture to show you, and I think you are just going to. Well, wait. I'm going to tell you all. Don't drink any more coffee yet, and I'm going to give you a minute while I pull this up to skip to the loo, because I think you just might need to visit that room before I show you this picture. Okay? Okay, is everybody back? That's right. Make it into a chikorina. I don't know what that is, Diane. Okay, this camera is going to work today because I have taped this sucker to death, and it is not going to move. And I have it positioned right where my hands are going to set, and it ain't going nowhere today. I think we're going to be good. There's my kitty Lane, my baby boomer from the peninsula in Virginia, stopping in to say hi from me to you. I love you both ways. Okay. Bonita, I love you very much. You're going to miss the short ear, but that's all right because Sanita's going to type it up on the screen so you can get it. Say tape it. I did. I had to tape it so it wouldn't move. And I couldn't find my duct tape. So I just used good old. I have this right here. Good old tape. I don't know what I'd do without the stuff in my life. Okay, so here we go. We have yarn, a yarn needle, and all we need now is a camera. So let's go to settings. Let's go to camera. Let's go to webcam. And let's go to allow. Ta-da! All right. This comes under here and out of my way. Okay. How's this, guys? We're going to start with the magic ring. Go in, snag it, and secure it. And then we're going to do 3 single crochets in the ring. 1, 2, 3. Now I am using a 5mm hook and this Just Yarn from Hobby Lobby. I'm from, boy, have I got that all mixed up today, from Dollar Tree. Okay, then I'm going to pull my tail, And when I see the small ring, I'm going to pull that small ring to close this up. And then I'm going to take my tail back and pull that and close everything up really tight, and then get that out of my way. Now I like to put in, let's see if I can find a long one here. Yeah, I like to put in a stitch, a row marker that it goes over each row, the first stitch on each row. So I'm going to do 3 single crochets. 1. And you kind of have to pinch them up so that they'll go up. Otherwise, they're inside out and you can't find them. And there's my second stitch. And come around here, and there's my third stitch right there waiting for me. And now we're back to the beginning. So I'm going to flip my stitch marker over my work. And I'm going to put in, because I've got 3 and 3, I'm going to put in 2 stitches in each and give us a row of 6. So, 1 and 2. Oops. See, you guys love me because I'm real. If I was perfect, you guys wouldn't even bother paying attention. I spent the first half of my life trying to be perfect, and all it got me was ulcers. So now I am what I am, and that's all what I am, and I'm okay with that. And 5 and 6. Okay, and now we're going to do one more round of 6. 1, 2, 3. Bonnie, you're being so sweet today. I love it. 4, 5. What? 1, 2, 3. What happened to 3 here? What happened to 3? I think I wasn't looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, that is 2 rows of 3, 2 rows of 6. Now we're going to go to 9. Granny D, my cousin D. Okay, once you get to 6, we're going to 9, which is 1. It's like the waltz. 1. Oop. There's good old Maggie Mao in there. 2, 3, 1, 1. You tell my hands are hurting today. 2, 3, 1. See, if you don't pull it up, you can't find them. 2, 3. And that should be 9. So we're going to do one more row of 9. And I'm going to tuck these now that I have them and don't need them anymore. I'm going to tuck them down inside. And this does 2 things. Gets them out of my way. And it fills out that skinny little 3/6 area. Okay, so now we're going to do 12. Oops, we got to do another 9. We just did 1 9. We got to do a second 9. It's 3, 6, 6, 9, 9. Sunita is so good to take time out of her day and come on here and help me with putting the pattern up on the screen for you guys. I hope you appreciate her as much as I do. All right, so that's 2 9s. Now we're going to go to 12. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Turning 9 into 12. 1, 2. Ooh, we don't want that in there. Or that one. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's our increase row. And then we're going to do one more row to stabilize it. No, Kelly, you're supposed to be crocheting with me. Sunita is the best. And since her mother passed, I told her this morning I'm going to adopt her. So she's mine now. All right, we've got 12. So we're going to do another row. She won't accept that for a while because she loved her mom. She's going to miss her mom for a long time. But when she's ready, I'm here. I'm very patient. As long as she doesn't take too long and I croak in the meantime. Right, Kelly. Uh-huh. That's right, Bonnie. All right, another row of 12. 1, 2. I think my camera moved. Did it? There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, now we're going to 18. You ready? 5 is an H hook. Maybe. 4.5 is a 7, so it might be an 8. An 8, 5 millimeter is an 8 and an H. It's hard. It's hard when you begin to get older and you lose all of those relatives above you, grandparents, aunts and uncles, parents, and you're left the oldest person on your limb of the family tree. Kind of scary out on the end of the limb. Oh, Bonnie, please. I would rather have snow than get it to be 20 below. I like the snow, but then again, I can sit inside. Yeah, I know. I don't mind snow because I don't have to go out in it, but I'm not real fond of the cold. See, Leanie, and I'm going to be 78 in a couple weeks. So I have a sister who's 80. See, she was born in 43. So she's going to be, I don't know, but I have a sister who was born in 40, so that's going to make her 85. So one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And then we're going to do another row of 18, because I like to do, after you do an increase row, then you do bring it back to a foundation where everything is the same level and the same old. You know, I forgot to put the hook in the project bag. So this ear looks as if it may be coming out a little bit bigger than the other one. Maybe not. Okay, next we're going to do, we've done 2 rows of 18. We're going to go up to 24. Because our regular bunny ears are 24. Heidi, we're working on a short ear because I found some Premier Just yarn at, gosh, I hate to play with this. I found the Just yarn at Dollar Tree, but it has only 109 yards, which is not enough to make a bunny. So I bought 2 of them, which gives me 218 yards, which is enough to make a bunny with like really little ears. So that's what we're making, is little ears, in case the yarn that you can afford is at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. You need 2 of them. So for $2.50, you can make a bunny. And we've gone from 3 to 6 to 6 to 9 to 9 to 12 to 12 to 18. We're going to do another row of 18. We just did, I think, 18. Now we're going to 24. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Whoops. 3 and 4 have to go in the same stitch. One, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now I'm going to do, I think, I think we do 3 more rounds of this before we begin to decrease. I think that's what we do. Am I right, Sanita? Yeah, we do 3 rounds total. So I'm just going to put 24 in here. Check the chat. 1968, 71, and 81 for storms. I remember the big storm of 70. Was it 78? When the snow in Michigan and Ohio near the line was up over the rooftops with the blowing snow. Yeah, 71 or 72, something like that, right in that area. Yeah, once you get past 70, it doesn't matter. You just get older. You never get old, but you just get older. Marie, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're going to need the generator in case the electric goes out. Pebbles, you don't need to be out clearing snow. That's your building's job. I think that's what we're going to get, is the freezing rain, a sleet, and maybe we'll just get rain. I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see what happens here. I just have to trust that God knows what he's doing, and that we have all the essentials. We have a big pantry, which I shouldn't tell you about because then you'll be knocking on my door when the shelves are bare. But we have, we're not going to run out anytime soon between the freezers and the pantry. And of course, there's a tub of chocolate chip cookies in there. So, you know, if all else fails, we'll survive on chocolate chip cookies. And with just Elmo and I, hey, we could last 2 or 3 days on those till someone comes. All right. I think he just says I should be on row 12. This looks like row 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, row 13, we're going to decrease. I've never been to Chicago. I have flown into the airport there um, to pick up people, but um, rabbit is tasty, Diane. When my first husband and I were married, he was fresh out of the Marine Corps, and we got an old farmhouse up in Ida, Michigan. And we would get in the car and drive over to the Michigan-Ohio line, Michigan-Indiana line, and we would go rabbit hunting because that's what we had for food. And he bought me 22 for Christmas, the first Christmas, and so we would go hunting. And I don't shoot some bunnies, but rabbits I do, and rabbits are good to eat. But we'd go and get a couple rabbits, and then we'd come home, and he'd skin them, and I'd clean them, and we would eat rabbit a couple times during the week, and then the next weekend we'd go back and get a couple more. But you only can get them after the first freeze, because if there's any sick ones, the first freeze usually kills them off. But they are good. Don't eat rabbit or deer. Nope, 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 yuck. Well, I'll tell you what, I have eaten deer medallions with gravy and mashed potatoes, and they are very good. My brother-in-law, my oldest sister's husband, he goes deer hunting every year and usually gets whatever they're allowed, and brings it home, puts it in the freezer. So when we go up there, he fixes us deer medallions. I have eaten muskrat, which is the most horrible thing I've ever eaten in my whole life. I have eaten deer. I have eaten rabbit. I have eaten pheasant. I have eaten squirrel. I have eaten kangaroo. The backstrap, yeah, that is good. I have eaten gator tail. I've eaten turtle. Yes, I have eaten alligator leany. I don't know that I've ever had snake, but I have had gator tail. I've never eaten frog legs. I've eaten Lake Erie perch. Salmon is my favorite fish. Venison, it does depend on how you cook it. I did a venison roast one time, and I had to cook it with some vinegar, and it came out very tender, but I think I put too much vinegar in it. I have eaten turtle, Barbara. There was a restaurant in the Lost Peninsula of Michigan, or I get you had to go to Ohio and then come back into the Lost Peninsula because it was in Michigan, but you couldn't get to it from Michigan. You had to go across uh, the Maumee River and back into the Lost Peninsula. Buffalo. I've never eaten buffalo. And all the fishes in the deep blue sea. I've had grouper. Mimi, that's funny. Bobby Wyatt, hello, 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 sweetheart. Have you had shark? I probably have had shark. I have had what are those skates or angelfish? Not angelfish. What are the ones that that they make scallops out of? Horse meat. I have not eaten horse. I have had kangaroo, but not horse. All right, let's see. This is a decrease row. So we're going 24 back to 18, which means 1, 2, and a decrease. Meanwhile, back at work, 1, 2, and a decrease. 1, 2, and a decrease. Bluegill. I never had a bullhead. No, I don't think it. Frog legs. I don't know. I've never had frog legs, but I do like fish. I like oysters. I like clams. See, bullhead and catfish to me are the same, and they're bottom feeders, and I wouldn't eat them. I've eaten brim, stump knockers, sunfish, bluegills, perch out of Lake Erie. I love Lake Erie perch. I have eaten, what's the ones with the lucky stones in their heads? And when you take it out, it's got an L on it. Shad? I don't know what it is now. I can't think. I like oysters. I like a fried oyster burger. If you ever get a chance to have a fried oyster burger, try it. I'm going to do 2 rows of 18. I think is what we said, didn't we? Oh, 5 rows of 18. Okay. If you've never had an oyster burger, try one. They fry up the oysters, and they usually put 5, maybe 6, depending on where you are, on a hamburger bun with tartar sauce. You can have it with lettuce and tomato, but it is just so good. If you like oysters, if you like fried oysters, I will eat them raw. I've never tried escargot. I made a snail once for Demi, but I've never eaten one. Never had ants. I've never eaten locusts. The only bugs I've eaten was once on a motorcycle ride. We're not going to talk about that. I don't think I've ever eaten them. I have had dove. Jimmy Black used to live in Lake Weir down with the Barkers, Ma Parker and her boys. And Jimmy Black would put corn out in his field, and the doves would come in to eat the corn, and then he'd shoot them. And then he'd just run his fingers up the breastbone like that and pop off the meat on both sides of the back. And they were so good fried up. Just it's like eating chicken nuggets. But it was dove. Not pigeon, dove, mourning doves. I have eaten that. I've eaten pheasant. I don't know that I've ever had quail. I've had duck. I've had duck blood soup. It's a Polish dish called chanina, and it's made with duck blood and vinegar and a little bit of sugar and some noodles and some raisins, and I don't know what else is in there. But the first year that my first husband and I were married, he got out of the military, and we were married in July, and he got out in November, and we moved back in with his mother. And for Thanksgiving that year, she made chanina, Never eaten buffalo. I've never had quail. I have had pheasant. Lulu! And Lana's here. Hello, Lana from Oklahoma. You getting any snow out there, sweetheart? Bear. No, but I have eaten wild boar. Lana, I'm so glad you stopped in. I imagine we'll be getting a lot of people in from Juan's channel or whoever else was on before me. Cindy Lulu, the Who from Whoville. Chicken strip, ham or a hamburger. And you could have the horse size or the pony size. Well, that's ingenious. All right, one more row of 18s. And then we're going to decrease again. I think you guys got on a food kick and forgot about rabbit ears. Of course, no one eats rabbit ears, so am I the only one that thinks they're important? This is called sherbet. Sherbet. I always call it sherbet, but there's no R in the S in the end of it. Sherbet. You're still here just working on Crochet Family Feud for game night. Oh, if you guys have never, if you didn't go to the last game night over at Kim Fortune's channel, you need to go. If you are a member of her channel, you can even go up on the panel if you choose to. And if you are not a member, but you are subscribed to her channel, you can play in the chat. And it is so funny. But I tell you, you need to wear your pull-ups because we get to laughing in there and you just never know what might happen. All right, this is a decrease row. We're back on the outside. We're going to 18, or we're at 18. We're going to 12. So we're going to do 1 and then a front loop invisible decrease, 2, a whole stitch, 3, and a decrease, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, now we're going to do some 12s until we get to the end. We're here. We're just going to do 12s till we get to the end, and then we're going to do 6 and then 4, and we're done. And I think I told you, I probably used a smaller needle because this one's coming out a little bit bigger. And that's okay. My girls are not the same size. I have one hip higher than the other. I think one foot is a little bit bigger than the other on my body. Lana! I love you, Lana. That's all you need to know to make you feel better. $70? Wow, that's a lot of people in here. Thank you guys for stopping in. I don't know how many people. What's our largest group that ever fit in here? I have not had to turn on a fan or anything with all these people in here. It hasn't gotten too hot. So however many's here, it must be just the right amount of people. I have plenty of chairs, and there's plenty of space along the wall. Or you can go into smaller groups if you like. That works for me because I just want you to be comfortable. Put your feet up and soak up the love and work on whatever project you're working on if you're not making ears with me. Zach Man! Zach, you never have to apologize for coming in here. I'm always glad to see your little face. I love it when you guys come to visit me on Sundays. I've always wanted family to come on Sunday and have dinner with me. I think it's just a leftover from Father Knows Best or one of those wonky programs that showed people that never were, where everybody came home. Eileen. Yep. Really, Pebbles? Big snowflakes. That means it won't last long, right? You're good. Good. I'm glad you're feeling better. You can get a mite puny sometimes, and then I worry about you, Zach Man. And I count on you being my Zach Man. Don't have too many men in my life anymore. All my boys are gone. I have one that is not taking good care of himself. And he has every opportunity to, because he is a veteran. But he is, I don't know his mindset. I just know that he's not taking very good care of himself. And I don't know how long he will be with us because he's not taking very good care of himself. I'm thankful that his sister is allowing him to stay with her for a time. So at least she knows whether he's here or gone. And okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 18, 20, 22, 24. We're at row. Sunita, somehow I got to row 25. I did too many rows of something. No wonder it's bigger. Well, follow Sunita's rules. And we're going to go decrease to We're at 12, so this is a decrease row. So we're going to do a decrease in every 2 stitches. 1. The next 2 stitches. Fritz is probably flipping out if she's still here. I am so unprofessional. 3. I love you, Julianne, but your work is so much more refined. 5 and 6. Okay, and because I like a smaller hookup, I'm going to go from 6 to 4. So I'm going to do 1 and a decrease. And that takes 3 to 2. And then I'm going to do 1 stitch and decrease in the last 2. And I'm going to slip stitch in this first one. And I'm going to chain 1, pull it through, and I am going to cut off my extra yarn so I have enough to sew in. Take my finger and my thumb and pull down on that knot. And I'm taking this out. And there is my ear. And it is a little bit bigger than the other one. So I did too many rows in here of something. So, gee, good thing I got 4 of these. I can make 2 bunnies. Lana, did I not say hello to you? I love you very much. I'm so glad to see you here at the cottage. Grab a chair. Leave your shoes at the door. I know I did. Maybe you didn't hear me. There was a whole bunch of stuff going on. But I did see you come in, Lana, and I did welcome you in. And I do want to welcome you in again because I love you. And now... Oh, no, not Lana from Oklahoma. No, Yolanda. Let's see. Lana. It's derived from the Latin word for violets. Yolantha? Whose name did I mess up? No, you're right, Barbara. They're not all the same size. Okay, I'm going to switch back over because we've got just about 15 minutes to go. And, you know, I like to spend the last few minutes chatting and getting prayer requests. Okay, let me put the lid back on this camera. And there you go. And move it over here out of the way so it will be perfect for the next time. Because I sure don't want that tape to come off. That is pretty cool to have a flower named after you. I know you're here, Lana. Lana and Leanie and a new Lana. Lana. Oh, okay. Lana. Well, Lana, welcome to Miss C's cottage, the home of the Sun Bunny. I am Miss C, and I am what I am, and that's all what I am. And that's okay, and I'm okay with that. This is a safe place where you can come in, bring a project, or work along with us. Mostly we just sit and chat and talk about food, but sometimes we work on a project together. On Wednesdays, we call it Wacky Wednesday, and you never know what's going to happen on that day. Never. You can't count on it being the same two weeks in a row. And on Fridays, we do a sit and knit. But if you don't knit, I will show you how to knit, or you can bring in your own project and work on whatever project you want to work on. And then on Sundays, I call it SOMEBUNNY Sunday. And it's the day that all of the new people who have come in from last year will learn to make a sun bunny. Now, this is a sun bunny. This is a very special sun bunny that was made out of some very special wool, especially for me, along with a shawl. And it came with a very special shawl pin that says, "Believe." And they have little tails. And I show you how to make the arms and the legs and the ears. And so far, we've done a couple different types of ears. We've done a regular bunny ear. And then we have done a large bunny ear. Well, where did that little thing go? And another thing that you'll find out, Lana, is I don't know where I am half the time. So you may want to rethink it. Well, by golly, I don't know. There's the beginning of a foot here. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I got feet. We got bunny feet. We got bunny ears. We got yarn for bunny bodies. But dagnabbit, if I could find an ear, the big blue one. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter anyway. Sometimes we do hats. Here's my latest one I had to finish. I'm trying to do a hat a week for someone. KK gets the hats. Here is a Sun Bunny body that I'm working on. Oh, let me show you this. Oh, if I can get up out of my chair. I've been sitting too long, guys. Sitting way too long. Went to Walmart. I found some small hangers for children's clothing because you know I'm making dresses for my waitress that I love so much. There's the little dress that's finished. And I just love how it came out. I went back and I put 2 more rows on of 9 double crochet fans. And I like it much better because it can actually be a dress, or because it's big enough, it can be a little shirt for her as she gets closer to a year old, or between a year and 18 months, probably it can be a shirt. And I already gave her mom some navy blue leggings to wear with it. But I just love how the white, I just happened to be in a spot where it was all white. So I went around the bottom of it in a single crochet, and it just highlights the whole thing, I think. God is so good to me. He just put that white there to make it beautiful. And this is a new hat I'm working on. I don't know, you can't tell, but this is purple. It is purple. It is not blue like this. It is purple. It is a beautiful purple. And then I have to show you this again, those of you who came in late. My sister Eileen made this for me. His name is Willie Work Basket, and he has all my current makes in it, and it's sitting right on my table. And he has big jumbo ears for when I am a little down. He'll hear it and never share it, just like the rest of the Sun Bunnies. I love this guy. I just can't get over. And it's got halo. And the halo is so sparkly and pretty. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And she sent me my scrubber. And you open this up and put the soap in it. I haven't been able to find one of these. And so she sent me a note that said, I love you. And I didn't know if you found one, but I did. So I sent it. Here it is. You know what we were thinking the last time was back scrubbies. I wonder if it would work in the shower. Jolene, hello, hello, hello. Didn't she? Okay, now I got to back up and find out what's going on with Lana. Because I missed something. Lana, I need prayers for strength and peace because I'm a wreck. Lana, you have come to the right place. And I'll show you why. You see this little black book? It is not your ordinary little black book. It has names in it, like most little black books. It does not have phone numbers in it. What it has in it is prayer requests. And at the end of each show, I open it up and go to the next page, write down the date, which is 1/19, I believe today is, isn't it? 1/19. And we're going to put Lana, and we're going to put mess. Lana is a mess. So we're going to pray for you, Lana, and you will be absolutely amazed at how much better you will feel. This is Sunday. By Wednesday, you come back at noon on Wednesday if you're able and tell me how good you feel. And if you can't make it Wednesday, make it Friday at noon. And if you can't make it Wednesday or Friday at noon, you come back next Sunday at noon and tell me how much better you feel. Okay? Because we will be praying for you. And you will feel better. Okay. Oh, you said wreck, not mess. I'm sorry. Most of the people that come here are a hot mess. So just, my brain. Wreck. Okay. Who else? Did we find out why? I have to go back a little bit more. She did share some things. Okay, Lana, I'm going back. Emotional support dog pet. Oh, no. She's not having her surgery. She decided not to have it. I think that would cause me to be a wreck. Now, I will tell you that Pebbles has an emotional support dog that does lots of things for her. So perhaps you could think about getting a new one. Jackie, isn't it sweet? I love that bunny basket. I love my sister Eileen. Lana, you keep coming back and we'll keep filling. Okay, I need to show you this somebody. You see this somebody? I don't know if you could see it or not. I'll see if. Oh, that was what I wanted to show you too. There we go. This sunbunny was made for me by Sam, who lives in Australia, and this bunny went all over the world. But it has a map of the way home, and a heart on its pocket, and it has a heart on all of its feet. But the important part of this bunny, Lana, is it carries this bucket, and this bucket. Well, I have the story in the bucket, but the bucket carries God's love. And every morning it gets filled up. God fills it up with love. And then when this bunny goes out and does her rounds, her name is Shadow. And when she goes out and does her rounds for the day, she gives a dipper full of love from this bucket to those who need it. And you can see that she has a heart on her paw, and she doles out love, and she puts it in other people's buckets. And when she's getting low, she pulls her map out and she comes home. And the next morning, we fill the bucket back up again. And so if you are needing love and support and all of that good stuff, my dear, you are in the right place. That's right. You are in the right place. You don't know all of these people, but I do, and I know what they've been through, and I know that they have that some of them are coming out on the other side, and some of them are out on the other side and taking some baby steps and doing better. Go back further, Lana says. Okay. I messed up your name. Do I go back past that, sweetheart? I don't want to run out of time. Oh, Kelly, I wish you could. Maybe the next time I go up north, I'll come back through Indiana. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Okay, let's look for Lana. Have a prayer request. You are. Bonnie says you're going to love it here at the cottage. You are. Give me a second to explain. I had to take off and my 41-year-old husband off life. Oh my goodness. And taking care of my dad, and he passed. And then his dog passed. Wow, you've had a bucket full. Then your dog passed, and then your mom, but your mom is not having surgery. Okay. So you need prayers. Yeah. You got a bucket full of stuff that you don't need. Go dump that bucket out the back door. Walk out a few paces and throw it. Or you know what, Lana, you could leave it here on the doorstep and Mr. Elmo will burn it, because no stuff comes in my cottage. I don't allow it. And you have to leave all of that at the door with your shoes. And then when my time is up, Mr. Elmo comes by and takes the mat, sweeps up the mat, and burns it. So you leave it all right there and go home with a bucket full of love, okay? But bring your bucket with you. And we will pray for you because someone in the chat's been through something that you're going through, or a couple of the things that you're going through. Jolene, I'm so glad you're here. You see, Lana, Bobby just lost her dog. Kelly lost a kitten a couple weeks ago that just walked off and never came back. Kayla. Okay, I wasn't sure, Kayla. How much you wanted to share. So MD Anderson is a very, very, very good place to go for cancer treatment. Very good place. You're welcome, Mia. Just having you here, walk in the door and bring in the dogs in. I love it. And they never make a mess. They Shadow. Smokey, did I call him Smokey? Is Shadow. Did I get it all now, or did I still miss some? Twisted Fiber Friends celebration today at 4 o'clock. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, good. I can take my nap and still be up in time. Thank you, Kelly. Grandmother went unresponsive in my arms. Well, you have been through a lot. You've lost a lot of people in a short amount of years, sweetheart. I know, Cherry. It's just, we need to hug on Lana a little bit more. You know what, Lana? You just need to keep coming back here because we will stitch those seams right up. Have you seen how much yarn I've got? And if that's not enough, here's my bougie yarn wall with all my other yarn on it. And if that's not enough, here is the rest of my yarn wall. So I have more yarn than I have time left on this earth. So we can stitch up whatever ails you. And there's Cece. Hi. She's lost a husband and a dog and a job all within the last 10 months. So see, you are in the right place. God sent you here for us to love you up. Yeah, Lulu lost one. I'm so glad you clicked on my live too, sweetheart. And I don't care if you don't live in Idaho. Oh, and there's Elizabeth. Hello, Beth. My goodness, you must have been lurking because I haven't seen you in here the whole time. Sweetheart, you are such, I just love you so much. Yeah, taking hubby off, taking anyone off life support. My Tom, Okay, not sure what I just did, but I'm back. Dusty? I closed the door. Um, my Tom died of cancer in 2008, and it's really tough. I hit something, and I went out of StreamYard, but I'm back. I'm back. No, my hours didn't run out. I don't think they shut you off. They just charged you. Beth, I love you so much with all my heart, sweetheart. You are very special to me. Okay, it's 9 minutes after, and I'm going to have to cut out a whole hour somewhere out of this month, and I hate to do that, you know that. But I need to go. Uh, okay, we've got Lana and Kayla on our list for this week, so please be praying for both of them, as well as Diane and KK and Tia and Pebbles and Tammy, my precious Tammy. Rita Pacheco, I love you. I love you also very much. You are my family. And uh, Lana, I will be your mom or your grandmom or your sister or cousin or whoever you need me to be. Or I'll just be Miss C to you because I already love you. Um, and you've had enough pain in your heart, and I have a full bucket to share with you. So you come back whenever you can. And in the meantime, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. May he bless you and keep you. May he make his face shine upon yours. And may everything that you do this week in his name prosper. I love you all, and I will see you on Wednesday.